Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. So for today's video, I thought it would be kind of fun to come on here and do a video showing you guys a bunch of new makeup that I have accumulated over the past couple of weeks. This is just like a mix, so it's not just drugstore or high-end. It's kind of just like a mix of stuff that I was wanting to try and I had put aside. But before we jump into the video, I would appreciate it so much if you subscribed and became part of my little tiny YouTube family. So that would mean the world to me. Okay, so I have about 5-ish, maybe 6 items to show you guys. So the first item I am going to show you is actually the Glow Lust by Auric. So for those of you who don't know, although I'm sure that you do because it is like blown up all over YouTube, this is actually Samantha Ravndal's brand. She is a fellow Canadian, so I thought that was super cool. Okay, so what this is that it is a radiant luminizer, and if I read the back of the beautiful carton that it comes in, like seriously, I have not seen packaging this pretty in a very long time, if not ever. Okay, so reading the back, it says highlight, smooth, hydrate, innovative polymers, brighten and hydrate dull skin for a healthy natural glow. You can wear it alone and mix with complexion products or finish your look for a long-lasting radiance. So I was really intrigued by this, and this is the shade Morganite, so I believe this is the lightest shade that they offer. So I'm really excited to try this. So I'm actually going to go in with this first before I go in with what foundation product that I'm going to be using, just because I want to see like if it does give that natural, like really glowy look from within. Okay, so it does have a pump, which I absolutely love. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to apply this, whether it be with like a brush or a sponge. Actually, you know what? I think I might go in with a sponge. So this is just like a brand new sponge. I am just going to put a little bit on there. And ooh, I love the pump and how much control that you actually get. So you know, sometimes when you use pumps, it's like you're trying to control very minimum amount, but a lot comes out. This one is not like that. This is very controlling. So really love that. I just put like a little bit on the sponge, and I'm just gonna go in and I guess just kind of do like the center-ish of my face, just to kind of get like a nice glow. There's no fragrance that I can smell, so I really do enjoy that. Okay, so this has my face glowing in like the most beautiful way. I know it might be kind of hard to see on camera, but if you can see any kind of glow, it is like amazing. Yeah, I can't even really describe it. It is like the perfect glow if there ever was one. So this actually gives me the confidence of literally just wearing this and going out and not having to wear foundation or concealer. So it just gives you like that nice little bit of something on your skin, but like it is amazing. So that is the most like beautiful skin product I think I've ever put on my face. Okay, so I am so excited to see how this wears under foundation. So again, if you guys want to go check it out, it is by the brand Auric, which is Samantha Ravndal's new brand, and this is called the Glow Lust in the shade Morganite. So far so good. Like so far I give this like literally like a 10 out of 10. I am going to see how it wears with foundation, but so far I am literally like obsessed with this product. Okay, so next up is foundation, and I actually have another new launch. This is the new Studio Fix Tech by MAC, and this is a cream to powder foundation. So this claims that it is lightweight, natural matte finish, and it's a medium buildable coverage. So I have never tried the original Studio Tech foundation, so I am really excited to try this new and improved version. So for those of you who don't know, I do work for MAC, so we've never had this like at our counter when I was there. I've been there a little over 2 years, so I don't know, I just never really thought to try this, but it comes with like a little aluminum peel situation. So we're just gonna peel this back. So this is what it looks like. It comes with a nice mirror, and also if you move this up, it does come with a round sponge underneath. So I'm actually really excited to try this. I'm not sure if I should use a sponge or a brush. So okay, so I think I'm gonna try it with both. I'm gonna try it with a sponge on one half and a brush on the other. So I think what I'm gonna go into first is a brush. This is the MAC 170 brush. This is like amazing for foundation. So I'm just gonna go in with this. And I should mention that this is also the shade NW10. So in the Studio Fix liquid, I usually use NW13, but I found the shade ranges kind of looked a little bit dark, so that's why I went with NW10. So I'm hoping that this isn't too dark and it is like the perfect match, so we're gonna find out. So I think I'm gonna do this side with a brush, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this in. Yeah, okay, so this is the perfect foundation match for me with the Studio Tech. Okay, so far that actually does feel really nice. I really like the creamy feel to it, and I love that it is definitely buildable. So it's going on extremely smooth and really nice. I have no complaints so far, and it almost looks like it gives me an airbrushed finish. And I know this is kind of weird, but I'm loving the cold like cream texture that this has given me on my face. Okay, so like I said, that applied extremely well with this brush. So now I'm gonna go in and test it on a sponge. I think I am going to go in with the same sponge that I used the Glow Lust on, so this little green one here. I'm just gonna go in and kind of just do the other side where it's clean, tap into this, get a good amount on, and really just start pushing this into my skin. Okay, so right off the bat, it does go on a little bit lighter when you use a sponge as opposed to the brush. So now that I pretty much have, you know, this whole side kind of very thinly done with the sponge, I am going to go in and use the brush because I do prefer this formula with the brush. I just find it goes on a little bit better. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this side with the brush. Okay, so this is pretty much applied all over with the brush now, and I have to say I really do like this formula. So it is very hydrating, like it said. It is very buildable. I could easily go in with like 2 layers, no problem. It doesn't cake. It blended out extremely well. And I think the color is a good match for me. So it gave me like a really airbrushed look. Like, I know that's like a high claim to kind of say, but like there's no flaws. There's like nothing. There's no streaks. There's no anything. I think that this product and this brush, both by MAC, is like a dream duo. In terms of the Glow Lust, I can definitely see the glow peeking through. I don't know if you guys can see it like on my cheekbones or like on my cheeks, but yeah, like it is such a nice combination. Like, I have to say these first 2 products are amazing, and they're amazing together. So again, that was the Studio Fix Tech Cream to Powder Foundation by MAC, and I used NW10. Okay, so I don't have any eyebrow products new to try because I'm kind of picky with like eyebrow products. I'm kind of like a pomade girl, so I didn't see any new pomades out in a little while, so I'm just gonna go in with my trusty Quo Beauty Sculpting Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Ash, and this is also available at Shoppers Drug Mart for those of you who are Canadian. Okay, so I am back and brows are done. They are not perfect, but they are good enough for me. Moving on to concealer. I don't have a new concealer either, so I'm just gonna go in with one of my absolute favorite ones. This is by MAC, and it is the 24-Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in the shade NW22. So this is definitely my go-to concealer. I just love it so much. It is so smooth. Like, it is seriously like the smoothest concealer that I think I have ever tried in my entire life. So speaking of new releases, I have been trying to get my hands on the new e.l.f. Camo foundation since it launched, and I don't think it is available in Canada, like anywhere. So when it first came out, I tried ordering it off the e.l.f. website, and they do ship to Canada because I have purchased from there before, And when I put the like foundation in the cart and I went to go sign out, it said this foundation is not available in Canada, like to ship to Canada. So I don't know if it was even in Canada at all, but I kept trying Walmart, I kept trying like different stores to see if I could eventually get it, because I did want to include it in a video at some point. The thing about living in Canada is, one, shipping literally takes like a decade to come from the US. Once it hits that Canada post, it is like a slow moving snail. Like, you're lucky if you see it after like a week and a half, and then by then you already want to have like a video up if it's a new launch, like launching. So by the time it comes, it's already too late. Like, that's the deal with like ColourPop. Like, I tried to get so many things on like launch day from ColourPop, but then by the time it gets here, it's like old news. So I will say this, it is very hard to be somebody on YouTube wanting to do new launches and new releases when they first come out if you are from Canada. So that is a true story. That is very difficult for me to deal with. So that is a very long version of the story of me ranting about the e.l.f. Camo foundation. Okay, so that concealer mixed with everything else on my face literally is a dream. Guys, I don't know. Like, everything is just working perfectly. Like, I can't make it any more airbrushed than what it is. Like, I don't know what it looks like to you guys in camera, but for me, sitting in front of my mirror, everything literally looks like it's not even my face. Like, it's so airbrushed. It is so unbelievably beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with translucent setting powder. Again, don't have any new stuff, but I'm just gonna go in with my Coty Airspun. This is in the shade Translucent. And I'm just gonna go in and do my thing under my eyes, because that is what I like to do, and that is what keeps my concealer and foundation from creasing under my eyes, because I do kind of have like larger lower eyelids. So this is the only thing that I can do, is to kind of heavily set it with a loose powder on my face. So I'm not leaving it on for any amount of time. I'm just gonna go in and wipe it right off. It was literally on there for probably like 20 seconds. I usually leave it on when I do my brows, but for some reason I decided to do my brows before concealer and setting powder. I don't know why, I think I just forgot. So yeah, wiping it all off now. So we do have a new Physicians Formula bronzer to try. So this one is the matte Monoi butter bronzer. I think I'm saying that right, Monoi. I am such a huge fan of the original one that when I seen this in Shoppers, I was like, yes please, let's try this. I love the original one. It feels like absolute butter, like buttery silk going on your face in a powder form. This one smells the same way, I think, of the original one. I think they have the same smell. It might be a little bit different. I'm not sure, but okay, so really quickly with my Morphe Y1 brush, I'm going to dip into here and we're going to try this out. First glance into this, it does look a little bit lighter than the original one, but we're going to see how it looks once I put it on all over my face. So actually, now that I'm putting it on, the smell is a little bit different than the original one. So judging by the shade of this bronzer, I think it only does come in the one shade. It doesn't like specify anywhere on it that it's like a light version or anything. So this is definitely a lighter shade of the original bronzer, because I noticed that it does go on with a little bit of a lighter color than the other one. So that is totally okay, because if you have light skin tone like myself, or even lighter, this will look beautiful on your skin, especially if you just want a little bit of something but you don't want to go like full force into the bronzing. So yeah, this one melted right into the skin as well. I really like this. I love it. I can't really tell a huge difference between the formulas, although I think I will say that the original did go on like a little bit more buttery and a little bit more smooth, but that's probably like the waterproof, I guess, whatever they have in the formula. It just kind of changes it a little bit. So, but I mean, that's not a big deal. So I don't know, guys, we're lucking out pretty hard here. Like, everything has worked incredibly well for me so far. So let's keep going. So I don't have a new blush to try for you guys, so I am going to go in with one of my favorites. This is the MAC Mineralized blush in the shade Petal Power, and it has like a really nice sheeny glow to it. So I'm just going to go right in with the Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush. I'm just going to dip into this. And this blush never fails to give like the most incredible like soft gold pinky glow. It is like honestly one of my favorites. Like I love it so much. So this is Petal Power by MAC. Now what we're gonna do, we have I think 3 more items to try for you guys. So the next thing that I'm gonna go into is another launch by Auric. So this is actually called the Smoke Reflect. So this product seemed very interesting for me, and I got the shade Ego because that is all that was left when I went in to place my order. I think she came out with 3 shades, and this is like the darkest shade, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes on. So it is a cream plus powder eye duo. This is what the packaging looks like. Incredibly like high-end packaging, I will say that. Same like with this. It is like in the most beautiful frosted glass. Everything about it screams like high-end, so I really do like that. So this is the bottom. It is kind of like a dark creamy color. So that's the bottom, and then I believe when you open the lid part on the outer, there is a super nice glittery powder shade. So this looks stunning to me. This is like a beautiful, beautiful shade. So I'm really excited to do this. So what I am going to do really quick though is I'm just going to put like a shade into my crease. So I'm just going to jump into this MAC Art Library Nude Model Palette and use the shade over here called Sandstone. So I'm just going to put something really quick just so it has kind of something to blend into. Okay, so that was like a quick little transition moment before we go in with the cream side. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. There's the cream side. It does look kind of intimidating because it is so dark. So I'm just going to go in and try it with my fingertip just first. And I'm just going to go in and apply this all over my eyelid. So it's definitely more gray than what I thought it was going to be, but this is like a beautiful color. So this is just blending out like flawlessly on my lid. So I'm just going to go pack that up a little bit. So that is like stunning. Okay, I'm going to go do the other side. Okay, and that literally like blended out like a dream. So happy with that. So before I go any further, I think I am going to go ahead and put that shade Sandstone up here just on the lower lid. So actually what I might do is I might try to go in with this on the lower lid as well. Not sure how this is gonna turn out, but I'm willing to risk it. Not sure how this is gonna turn out, but I'm willing to risk it just to see the results. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit and just kind of tie that color in to the top. Okay, so that actually worked out incredibly well. So it does not make a difference if you use like a brush. It's not going to go streaky or anything, but it did apply incredibly well on my top lid with my finger. Okay, so now that we're done with that cream shade, I am going to go in with a little bit of this top shade here just in the center of the eyelid. And I think it's so cute because it has a little mirror on the top as well. So even if you traveled with this, it would be perfect. So I'm just going to go in with my finger like so. Ooh, okay, so the color payoff is amazing. And I'm just going to tap this on to the middle. And oh, that like transformed it in such a beautiful way. Okay, so that combo is like amazing. I just love it. That is like the most beautiful shimmer, and you don't need to use any like glue, anything like that. It just goes on by itself, but it's not the kind of glitter that like falls down. It's not like loose glitter. This is like amazing. So Yeah, everything about this product is amazing. Everything about everything with Auric that I've tried is amazing. So 10 out of 10, would recommend these two products by Auric. Love them so much. Samantha, you will never see this, but if for some reason that you do see it someday, I just want to applaud you on your products because they are amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go in with some Carbon by MAC. This is just a black shadow. I'm just going to go in and kind of finish off the eye look a little bit. I'm just going to add some to my lash line as opposed to a black liner because I do like the soft, like the more soft effect. And I am going to go in and put a little bit on the bottom. Okay, so this is how my eyes look when I use Carbon as opposed to like a liquid liner or like a stick liner. I just really like the soft, focused look of using a shadow as liner as opposed to the other ones, and I think this ties the eye look in quite well. Okay, so moving on to mascara. I am so happy I picked this up when I did because when it went viral, like you cannot find it anywhere. So this is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. Apparently this has been blowing up on TikTok. I wouldn't really know because I don't go on TikTok and I don't really look at beauty videos. I'm more of like scrolling on it before bed, looking up like psychology things or like animal videos, so I don't really dab too much into the beauty aspect of TikTok, but this has apparently been all over there, so I'm super excited to try this. This is in the shade Blackest Black, and yeah, let's give this a go. So the wand is like a really flimsy plastic wand, so not sure how this is gonna go because I tend to like a spoolie wand as opposed to like the plastic little things on it, so we're gonna see how this works. Okay, so that was one coat on one lash. I'm gonna go do one coat on the other one. Okay, so that is one coat. Being completely honest, I'm not that impressed with the first coat of this one. I can achieve like higher results with another one, so I'm just gonna go in and do a second coat and see if that changes anything. Okay, so it definitely looks better after a second coat. I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes right quick and then I will let you know how I like this mascara. Okay, so that's my bottom lashes done, and I have to say, to be completely honest, I think this mascara is good, but I don't think it is great. Will I still use it? Yes, because obviously I bought it and it's not bad or anything, but I can achieve more of the kind of lash look that I want with other ones, especially from the drugstore. So for example, this is like one of my ride or dies ever for mascara, especially at the drugstore. So would I say these two compare? If I had to choose, I would definitely still choose this one. And maybe this will grow on me. Maybe as I'm using it a couple of times and it dries out a little bit, then I will like it better. But I mean, this is a really good mascara. It's just not one of my favorite mascaras, if that makes sense. Okay, so I took my hair to the clip. We are pretty much getting to the end. So I do have like one more completely new product for you guys. So this is a highlighter. This is by Rimmel London. It is called the Highlight Buttery Soft Highlighting Powder. I got the shade 001 Stardust. So I thought this looked so pretty. It's almost like a champagne-y kind of peachy color, so I thought this was so pretty. It's been a while since I used a highlighter from the drugstore, so I am really excited to try this out. So I'm just gonna go in with my typical Sigma brush and I'm gonna go right in. Ooh, okay. That is actually really pretty, and I do like to apply some above my eyebrows just for like a healthy kind of like all over glow, and my chin. Okay, so that is actually a beautiful highlight. Like, wow, okay, did not expect that whatsoever. Like, can you guys see that? Like, that is some serious glow. Okay, so I'm actually really impressed by this. And what I really do like, it's not too white, so it is champagne-y, so it is gonna go with a little bit of darker or deeper skin tones. So I really do like that. Like, seriously, Rimmel, okay. Okay, so to finish this look off, we have lips. I did not like anything kind of new that I seen at the drugstore in terms of lips that I wanted to try, but I do have this new shade of the Powder Kiss lipstick by MAC. This one's called Kinda Sorta, and this came out in their last release of some shades for the Powder Kiss bullets as well as the liquid lipstick. So I have not tried this yet. I have not even used it or swatched it. It is completely new. So because we were going with like a more cooler toned look, I thought this would be beautiful with this look. So here we are, we're gonna try it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right in. I'm not even gonna go in with like a lip liner. I'm just gonna go right in with this color lipstick, just applying it all over my lips. So this is the shade Kinda Sorta. Like I said, it is a Powder Kiss bullet lipstick. Brand new shade that launched in this one. And if you love Soar, this is pretty much Soar put into a Powder Kiss lipstick. So I think this is like the most beautiful shade. It is a little bit darker and it is kind of on the nudie, like more cool nude kind of tones, but I love this shade so much and I love this lipstick. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. I decided to skip out on lashes just because I kind of want to keep it minimal. I am going somewhere right after this. I'm going to a friend's house to kind of celebrate her birthday. So this is all I'm gonna do for now. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope that you like this look. Everything that I tried, seriously the best. I cannot get over how I loved everything. I would give everything, I would say, everything new that I tried, I would say a 10 out of 10, except for the mascara. I'm gonna give a 7 out of 10, just for my own purposes. So, loved the bronzer, loved the Studio Tech by MAC. I absolutely loved the products by Auric, and I literally cannot get over how everything kind of just came together so flawlessly, so seamlessly for this entire look. Loved it all, so happy with how it all turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So as always, if you enjoyed this look in this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos by me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out more than you would ever realize. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!